Race fans, welcome to Sparta, Kentucky and Kentucky Speedway. We are live on GarageCam Live in a very loud garage. Cars are tuning up right now. As you can see, we've got the 72 of John Jackson. We're sticking around. Got a backup CamGuy today. It's the D. I got the A crew, but the D team. I'm your man Dan T-Bone Vanderkoy. We'll be walking you through the Nationwide Series garage today. We're gonna have a little fun. We got some shout outs to get to. Our weather outside today is scheduled to be super hot, but not too bad right now. Kind of comfortable as we're walking through the garage. That weather report delivered by John O'Connor. For all your New York Mets news, John O'Connor is your man. Our man Brandon is showing you the number 46. Chase Miller, Key Motorsports. We keep going down. Another key entry here, Josh Wise. It's very loud here. Cars are getting tuned up. Ready for practice at 8:30 here in Kentucky. Practice has already ran yesterday. They had one later in the afternoon. Cole Witt was first on the board there, fastest in practice. Now we're looking at the 36er Ryan Blaney. It'll be his third nationwide start. He got a little Richmond, ran real well at Richmond. Darlington, he had some bad luck, but he's back this week trying to his first run on a 1.5 miles. As you see into his office there. Look at that helmet. So what we're going to do, you guys know how this works, and if you're not and you're new to the show, if you look on the right-hand side of your player there, you've got a little interactive chat, or as our primary cam guy, Matthew Dillner, likes to call it, the interactive garage. So log in through your social media of choice, be it Facebook, Twitter, or Yahoo, and send us your comments. Fans, how we're doing? If we're doing well, we're doing bad, let us know. Send us driver requests. Do what we can to accommodate them. DJS Now 14, do you get a shout out for being first in the room? Yes, you do. And I heard that you were asking for a prize earlier. That prize is we'll show you your request, which I believe is Austin Dillon in the number 3 car, which we'll get to that later. We're not going there right now. We're starting at the back of the garage and we're going to work our way up. It's kind of a, last year, CamGuy referred to this as an open face sandwich. I don't really know how many people know what an open face sandwich is. I like to think of it as a crescent moon. So we're starting at one end of the tip and going to the other end. Here's the 52 of Kevin LePage. Doing some work on the back right now. Adjusting a ball bearing or a caliper of some sort. I gotta admit, I'm like Roddy Lee Shelton. I don't know anything about cars. Here's a 50 of TJ Bell with quite possibly the best sponsor in the garage this weekend, Beaver Bail Bonds. Look at that helmet. That's amazing. Now we're looking at the 39 of Josh Richards. Let's go on down further a little bit in the garage to see what we can see here. There goes the 98 of Reed Sorensen walking by, going to his car, getting ready for practice to start here. About 20 minutes or so. Roger Dolan. We will throttle up for you for Cole Witt and Danica Patrick. I'm going to go with MICU Mark 1. Sorry if you can't hear me, it's really loud. MICU Mark 1, watching in Romania. That's amazing. I don't think we've had Romania yet. And if we look right here, it looks like some fluids coming out of the back of the 70 here. Letting some fuel out. Daniel Ashby, good evening from Australia. What time is it in Australia right now? It's like a 16-hour time change or something. So is it today or tomorrow there? I know it's early here. Now we got the number 4 of Danny Efflins. Running for JD Motorsports. Whoop, get out of the way. There's the 41 of Timmy Hill. It's a very busy garage today, very active. Lots going on as everyone preps for this final practice. Here's the 14 of Eric McClure. Great story for Eric, coming back last week in Road America and running after his big wreck in Talladega. Good to see him back in the car and doing well. We're going to keep on motoring down here now. These cars are coming in and pushing out, making final preparations for practice and the race today. Drivers are coming out. It was very quiet when we got here. It's not very quiet now. Dog Ryan 100. If Eric was out, I would ask him your question, but he is not. We may be able to try and get back there later. Temperature out here is not that hot yet. It is supposed to get triple digits later today, up to 104 or 106. We actually have some fun things planned for our Cup Series Garage Cam later today at 1 o'clock. It's just so we can do a little heat test, if you will. Homework for fans, finish this sentence, send us your comments. It's hot enough out here to blank a blank. Hot enough out here to blank a blank. There you see. There's Austin Dillon walking, looks to be to the men's room. So we won't follow him in there right now because let's be honest, nobody wants to see that. I know I don't. For those that asked, Donnie LeBlanc, the temperature right now is 79. 79. Not too bad right now, but it's gonna get worse. Or better if you like hot weather. I don't. I'm fat like Dillner. Here's the 19 of Taylor Malsom. Speaking of which, I haven't given a shout out to CamGuy, Matthew Dillner. He was supposed to be out this week, folks, but he has come down with walking pneumonia. Definitely not running pneumonia. Hopefully you get better soon, bud. And we're making our way up towards the front of the garage, getting towards the top 10. It's the 87 of Joe Nemechek. Now you're watching the 11 of Brian Scott being rolled out. He's been pretty hot lately. He's got 3 straight top 10 finishes, and after his finish last week at Elkhart Lake in Wisconsin, he's up to 9th in the point standings. There goes Mike Wallace, also going to the men's room. Here comes Brian Scott's office being rolled back into the garage. right, fans. Mom D&B fan, get well, MD, we miss you. I miss him too. Jason Downing, he got the homework correct. It is hot enough to fry an egg out here. We're going to try that later on today. Not hot enough right now. It's like not having the air off in your house right now. But enough about that. My main man Brandon here is showing you the number 7 of Danica Patrick. In-car camera extraordinaire Andy Jeffers making some last-minute changes. Maybe applying a decal, or maybe just turning the camera on. Watch out, watch out. That was almost big, folks. Let's see, I know we had a request in here for Danica. How was Sean? We showed you Timmy Hill earlier. Hope you enjoyed that. Denise Brown won. You got beat today. You weren't first in the chat. We love it, fans. Keep sending in your requests now. We'll try and see what we can do to get a driver as they're coming out. It's getting really busy out here right now. Dog Ryan, where are you, Dog Ryan 100? Because you say, oh, you're in Australia. If I would read, I would see that. It's 52 degrees in Australia right now. I think all of us would like that. Josh 14B wanted to see Danica. Well, we just showed her. There's Kenny Wallace back in Rab Racing this weekend. Check out his great clip Chevrolet. Brad going back, getting settled in, talking to his crew. MGK Gammon, you want to know if Trevor Bain is racing this weekend? He is not on the entry list. Someone else not on the entry list is Joey Logano. He was going to run in the 20 car, but they didn't get enough sponsorship, so they pulled the entry out, which is pretty good for the rest of the field because he's been dominant here in the Nationwide Series. Average finish at 3. I think he's got 3 wins. Never finished out of the top 10. So Logano not being here is going to help out the rest of the field. 31 off. Randy Slover. You wanted to see Lil Gator. Well, there he is. He is not out yet. Speaking of which, if you like to see more of Lil Gator, he's got his All Access feature that he does on NASCAR.com each week. That'll be posting later today on NASCAR.com. Dog Ryan, no, practice has not started. It will start at 8:30 a.m., 8:30. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, at 9, sorry, we started at 8:30. I'm a little slow. No, hey, I was told there would be no math. Here you go, see Cole Witt checking out his car. Look at that patriotic paint scheme as we approach the 4th of July. It's the Degree Men Chevrolet. Fastest in practice yesterday. Hoping to do more of the same today. Currently 5th in points, 75 back behind your leader, Elliott Sadler. There's a 54 Monster Energy Toyota driven by Kurt Busch this week. Kurt, great story last week. Great run in Elkhart Lake, great run at Sonoma. I mean, what he did in that Cup race last weekend in the 51 with basically a broken rear end was phenomenal. Great, great story. Got a standing ovation in the media center after his press conference. So it's good to see them having some good luck. 22, former series champion Brad Keselowski, running at Kentucky this week. The number 22 Discount Tire Dodge, as they're getting ready to put some fuel in her. He's getting heckled by some of the other crew members, telling him not to spill. the scale out weighing how much gas is left in there. MGK Gammon, yes, I am allowed to, but I have not seen any yet that I can approach. Unless you want me to go into the bathroom with them, which, let's be honest, that's going to be awkward for everybody. MIQ Mark 1, it is 110 degrees in Romania. Wow. It's a dry heat, right? That's like the desert in Romania. No, I don't know. I'm just talking. Our camera guy, Brandon, showing you the number 12 of Sam Hornish Jr., riding the Worth paint scheme this weekend, Kentucky. There's the number 30 of James Busher. Congratulations to James Busher winning that truck race last night. First two-time victor this season in the Camping World Truck Series. Here's the number 3 of Austin Dillon. Check out his helmet. Who is that on his helmet this week? Austin currently second in points, 11 back of your leader, Elliott Sadler. I agree, Sloth Fingers. I agree, that would be creepy. Kylan Rutt would do it. I remember you from the 30 Minutes You'll Never Get Back show. Sloth Fingers. I believe we sent you a t-shirt. And now we're looking at Elliott Sadler and Kevin Harvick. Kevin Harvick driving the Hunt Brothers Pizza 33 this weekend, Nationwide Series. Elliott, your points leader in that red, white, and blue One Main Financial ride. Both driving for Kevin's wife, Delana. Wishing her well. They're expecting here probably within the next 3 weeks or so, as are the Newmans. I don't know what they're talking about, but I'm sure it's nothing good. They're probably laughing at us. Yes, MJ Key Gammon, this is the second and final practice for the Nationwide Series today. They will practice at 9, then they will have quals today, and then the race is, I think, green flag is at 7:45. Coverage starts on ESPN2 at 7. Also, Carl Edwards fans that are out there, I know we got a lot that watch GarageCam every week. He will be in the booth for ESPN tonight. So he will be the guest analyst with AB and the boys. So tune in for Carl Edwards. Got the number 18 Dollar General Camry, driven by Denny Hamlin this week. Got a lot of Cup guys running today. There's inside of Denny's office. It's a busy day here at the track. We've got nationwide activities, both sets of qualifying for the races. So we're walking around now. Brandon is showing you the number 6 of Ricky Stenhouse Jr. He's in stall 1. He's the defending champ. This is the privileges you get driving that Sam's Club Cargill Beef Ford for Roush. Big news for Ricky this week. He announced he's going to ride full-time in the Cup Series next year for Jack Roush. Not sure what number yet. He's going to be in the 6 or the 17 that will be vacated by Matt after this year. But Ricky's very excited. I think I heard that he was want to try and move the 6 up. So that'd be good to see the 6 running again in the Cup Series. Remember back in the day with Mark Martin and Valvoline. And then later the Viagra car. Keith Brennan, Ryan Blaney, my man, he is going to be a beast. I agree. He's shown some promise early there, Keith. We showed him earlier. He's towards the back. Who was it that wanted to see Justin Allgaier? Sadler, Donnie LeBlanc. Yes, Race Buddy is on the night, folks. Nationwide Race Buddy. 6 in-car angles, 2 other angles, backstretch and a pit road camera, I believe, tonight. That will be live shortly after pre-race ceremonies, 7:30. Here we see Nationwide champ Ricky Stenhouse and Justin Allgaier comparing notes, maybe talking about going to have dinner later. Get a little Kentucky hop round maybe, since you're out here. There goes your champion Ricky Stenhouse. Here comes James Busher. Big Camping World Truck Series victory last night. Getting ready to strap in for final practice here. I'm going to get out of the way because you don't want to see me, you want to see him. Brandy Slover, you wanted to see Allgaier. Let's go down there and see if he's got a minute. He's already in his ride, so may not have a lot of time. MGK Gammon. There's Justin getting strapped in. Yes, sir. I'm filling in for Dillner this week. He's sick.
You know what? It happens, right?
It does. Well,
it's life, I guess.
Yep.
Unfortunately, wish him to get better. You watch an MD, get better, buddy. But yeah, we're just getting ready to go out for practice. So hopefully it goes good. We'll see what happens.
All right. Thanks, Justin. Have a good one, bud. Roger Dolan. Who is in the 5 this week for JRM? I don't believe the 5 is running this week. That's usually their 3rd car, and that's usually reserved for junior or another Cup Series regular. So they are not on the list this week, sorry. The 5 is not running. There you see Mike Lynette getting strapped in, ready to go out here. Getting buckled in. Engines are starting to fire. We're pretty close to starting here, so that means we're pretty close to signing off. We've got about 3 minutes left. There's Danica Patrick. She's got her head sock on, getting ready to put her helmet on. Got a traffic jam. Austin Dillon trying to get out and get lined up early. McClure's being rolled back into the garage. Engines are starting to fire. Here comes the 88 of Cole Witt. All right, Nationwide officials are waving them out. Let's get out of the way. We'll go down here so we don't get run over. Brandon's going to show you what's going on as the cars fly by us. There goes Ricky Stenhouse. There goes the 01 of Mike Bliss, the 99 of Kenny Wallace. Here comes the 54 of Kurt Busch. We're getting pretty close, fans. Here comes Brian Scott in the 11. We're getting pretty close to wrapping up. Stay tuned, 1 p.m. Eastern, Cup GarageCam. We're gonna have some props today. We're gonna have a little fun in the Cup Series garage. And I'll bring headphones so that I can actually hear right, here comes Elliott Sadler. There goes your points leader, the 19 at Taylor Malls. So with that, everybody's almost pulled out. Kevin Harvick is coming by us. And with that, we will sign off for Nationwide Garage Cam. We'll see you at 1 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Eastern for Cup Garage Cam on NASCAR.com. Thanks for logging on, everybody.